Thank you so much for speaking to me. This show this is an amazing show. It's like a guilty pleasure. Uh, right from the beginning, it kind of hooks you. You're 24 with Jerry, 54. And during the whole COVID pandemic, you guys was meeting online and you moved in with him. And just so happened his ex-wife and all the kids and everyone was there. And then in the first episode, we kind of see how you're now in the you was in the closet he moved you in, and now you're fighting for kind of space in the house. Please tell me, how did you join the show? What was it about your relationship that you said this is TV show worthy?
It wasn't actually that I felt that it was TV worthy,
Mhm.
but when my boyfriend brought it up to me, I was just like, this actually makes sense. And then when he brought up that he lives with his ex-wife, I just was like, this is not real. You're lying. There's no way. He's like, no, I'm serious. And I was like, in order for our relationship to continue, I need to see this with my own two eyes. I have to see this. So that's how I moved in, pretty much.
And so with this whole dynamic, because it's not you're moving into a relationship with this that's new, and the ex-wife and everyone is still there. And we kind of saw the dinner didn't go very well. So as a whole, what are you kind of hoping from this relation? Do you feel that this relationship will be positive moving forward, or is there so many complications that you have to go through first?
Um, See, that's a difficult question because I really like him, right?
Mhm.
Kind of like it's kind of like all these different things happening. I'm trying to see the best out of it because of how
Mhm.
I support him individually, not with
Right,
all the craziness everywhere else, you know?
right.
Um, so I'm just like hoping for the best. That's kind of like my vibe, right? I'm hoping for the
Right. And I know you can't say much, but are you able to really sit down and get to know Jerry more?
best.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I can't really because I feel like if I answer that, then it
Mhm.
would dictate like how you guys think about the rest of the show goes.
Right. Now that your relationship is kind of on TV for everyone else to judge, and you're kind of in that spotlight, what have you kind of learned about yourself being in this relationship along kind of with everyone else?
Um, so so far what I've learned is wait, hold on. Can you repeat that question?
What have you learned about yourself with this relationship? Now you know it's being shared with the world.
About myself. Okay.
Mhm.
So uh, okay, so I kind of learned some like weird things about me.
Mhm.
So I realized that sometimes I'm insensitive to situations because I'm not used to a very like a strong communication, and my relationships were kind of toxic
Right.
before. So like I realized that about myself. So I'm learning and I'm growing through it. Um hmm. And I also noticed that I have a lot of personality. So that could be overwhelming to people. And and yeah.
That's good. You that's really great. So through these episodes that we kind of see you guys watch, what is a thing that you can tease that looking forward to that's kind of exciting?
Mm. Okay. So you guys need to get ready
Mhm.
for an explosion. Just imagine, just picture all of these people in one house. Like
Mhm.
it's not going to be a calm bay. It's not going to be peaceful as you think it is. It's hectic. Just wait for that explosion. It's going to be epic. It's going to be mind blowing. And that's all I can say.
Okay. Now I know the dinner was kind of like the boiling. People were kind of feeling each other out. So through the whole series, I know you can't say much, but what would you say coming into this relationship would have been the biggest misconception?
Hmm. The biggest. I would say. I would say the closeness in Jerry's relationship with his ex.
Mhm.
I didn't think it was gonna be that serious.
Right.
I saw co-parenting before, and this is just a different level of co-parent.
Right. Now, when he kind of told you about the fact that he has kids, was you okay with kind of taking on that stepmom role, or was that something you never really wanted to get into?
Oh yeah, I love kids. And I
Mhm.
feel um my OCD-ness in life would be so perfect for having kids. Not that they're gonna be like in the military once I become their mom, but
Right.
I I just know that I grew up really quickly, and that I can handle all that pressure of guiding
Mhm.
another human being to the right path. Things that mistakes that I made in my life, I know that I will be able to do that for someone
Right. Now, because the kids are so close in age with you, will we see any kind of clashes with that?
else. You have to
We have to
continue.
watch.
Yeah, seriously.
Are you able kind of to relate more to the kids? Can you kind of say that?
Well, so it's kind of like a weird thing right now because
Hmm.
like when I first met them, I don't think that they're okay with the decisions that their father has made.
Right.
So I think they're kind of just like weirded out, like awkward about it. So I tried to engage. I don't know if you saw like, when I got in the car and things like that.
Right.
Like
You did.
um and it's just like those things take time.
Right. Now, one of the things that Jessica's kind of said was that you were into yourself as opposed to thinking about the entire family. Do you feel that that would be a misconception when other people meet you for the first time?
Um Truthfully, I get that. I
Hmm.
get that sometimes. I can be like super all about me. Um but I would say the situation in the house,
Hmm.
that was not the case. That was not
Mm.
at all. Like not even one bit. It's just the difference between knowing your situation and who you are as a person. And then there's another part where you're just like, I don't care anything. If it's not me, then it's nothing. Like there's that, and then there's that. Does that make sense?
Right, it does. Yes. Now, this is a show, so that means there's editors, there's producers. What is it that you want the audience to know about yourself that they may not get to see when the cameras are off?
I think my I think the way that the editing
Hmm.
happened, I was myself throughout the whole, like everything you see is so me. Like
Right,
I am so shocked that they even captured these aspects of me. Like yeah. So
right.
I would say everything is
Now,
there.
what was it like, though, to kind of get really personal with basically strangers?
Okay. So yeah, that's a great question. So it was really hard. Like I would literally go into the bathroom just to like cry sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because like there's a lot of emotions that I'm not used to letting people see.
Hmm.
Um, so like as far as like crying and like just a lot of emotions that like I never really had an opportunity to show someone in like person. So let alone strangers. So I
Right.
was, yeah. So that was hard a lot. That was really
If presented with the opportunity, would you do that again, or would you just prefer to stay personal?
hard. You have to see the way that everything turned out in the show, but
Right.
I would say that I am really glad that I did this because I promise you there's going to be other young girls and young men out there that
Mhm.
is going to learn such an amazing lesson with this show, like seriously. And it was
Right.
set them for like success in their future, like seriously. So I would never, I'm not gonna regret this.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's all.
So you're also a songwriter. You're a singer as well. What inspires you as a musician?
Um, so Alicia Keys is my mom.
Very nice.
Seriously, Alicia Keys is how should I call her? My musical mother.
Mhm.
She really inspired me. I grew up in a very strict household.
Mhm.
Um, so I didn't even know Beyonce yet. I could like I wasn't up to date on the music
Right.
because my parents are very strict on those things. And but Alicia Keys was okay. They allowed me to listen to her. So when I listened to her and I was just like listening to her and the things that she says on her songs really um it felt like she knew what I was thinking and was singing it to me so I could hear
Right.
myself. So yeah, she really inspired me to really dig deep and to speak what's inside and to share it with other people in music
Right.
form.
Right. Now I know that your music is currently streaming. It's available also on YouTube. Is there a particular song that really speaks to you that you've been a part of?
Um, yeah, I love all of my songs. I would say the closest one would be Here I Am.
Very nice. I like that as well. And that's a great introduction to who you are. You, right there, just here I am. So with this show, lastly, can you kind of sum it up in just 3 words of what people can kind of expect?
Hmm. 3 words?
Or a sentence?
Okay. Epic,
Mhm.
um, mind blowing, and awkward.
Mm, that's
Awkward.
a
I
that's a,
I say awkward in a way that it's true. It's very true. It's very awkward.
well, the whole
Moments.
situation, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's these moments that you're gonna be like, "Is this is not real? Like, is this happening?" And you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is so awkward." Like, yeah.
I love it. You are my favorite on the show. Thank you so much for speaking to me. I will keep watching more episodes and I look forward to more of your music and what you're in.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I have a song coming out. It's coming out
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Oh,
It's
what's the name? Okay.
called Let the Music Play.
Let the music play. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. I'll tune into that one as well.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.